started off looking really, really nice. You know, people would actually take the time to sit down and actually draw what they saw, what they thought. And now, it's just like, people don't even care anymore. People really went from freaking drawing the freaking Mona Lisa, not even just her face, but the background as well. And now, we have people duct taping freaking bananas. And the worst part about it is that they sold it for $120,000. Where do you draw the line? Somebody really paid $120,000 for a freaking banana. And it gets even worse because the banana is going to freaking spoil. Why would you spend $120,000 on a banana when you can literally just go to the freaking supermarket? Why would you pay $120,000 for this? You could literally go to the supermarket and get like 16 of these for 1,000 times less of the price. This is the definition of having fuck you money. Whoever bought this banana is the type of person to have a $150 million yacht and doesn't even freaking go on it. Friday. New videos every Friday. Alright, let's be honest. Ever since like 2015, anything could pass for art. No. Ever since my guy Bob Ross died, it's like anything could pass for freaking art. Ever since my guy Bob Ross died, he took the entire institution of art with him. You could literally pay in a cup and somebody would buy it nowadays. It's like the level that people will go to nowadays is unfreaking rivaled. Somebody literally bought somebody else's freaking bathwater.
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb?
How do you even get the idea to sell bathwater? Like, how does that come to your head? How do you get the idea to pee in a cup and sell it to somebody? Like, how does that come in your head? Like, you have to be on a different type of drug to even come up with the idea. Never mind actually buy it. If you actually bought it, you were just fucked from birth.
Destroy the child.
According to my calculations, that amount of desperation should not be possible. But now, thanks to this website, people are willing to pay for things that you can get for freaking free. I mean, have you not heard of this website before? Because if you haven't, it's a freaking game changer as long as you don't pay for freaking premium. But back to my artwork. Even the painting behind me, which ironically goes freaking hard, is just somebody throwing paint at a freaking canvas. It's like, once you figure out how the person made it, it's like, why would you even freaking pay for this? Why would you even think about paying for this?
Hi, I'm Leighton Rowley and this is the Splash Art Workshop in Arnhem, where today I'll be showing you how to throw paint.
Which brings me to the bigger question, and this is just an opinion. If you can do it at home with little to no effort, is it really considered art? I mean, back to the banana. This is what happens when you give too many BS assignments. People start bringing that BS to real life. You can fail a class and they still give you a participation trophy nowadays. It's just like, why even bother trying? You're still gonna pass anyways. You can tell that whoever came up with the idea to sell a banana for over $100,000 has clearly cheated through everything in life. And they have clearly cheated life its freaking self. How do you even cheat life? The man cheated life. This is the type of guy that gets a lifelong sentence in prison or gets a freaking death penalty in prison and they dig a freaking mile-long tunnel in one freaking day. You can just tell, just based on stereotypes, this guy did not do anything in freaking college. This man did not do shit in college. And they still passed. In fact, they probably didn't even freaking go to college. They probably didn't even freaking graduate high school. This is the type of guy that cheats off your freaking test and still gets a better grade than you. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if they were hooking up with the freaking teacher to get a better grade. They sold a banana for over $100,000. How do you do that? Like, this is the type of stuff that they should be teaching you in freaking high school. How to finesse rich people, because they are clearly willing to spend their money on freaking anything. The next form of artwork that I'd like to talk about is freaking dancing. Dancing, when done correctly, could look actually pretty nice, but when you do it just in the wrong way, it just comes out as freaking weird. Like, there are certain times in your life where you just have to admit that this is no longer art. I don't even know what this is. I can't tell if she's possessed or just freaking high as fuck. If I'm gonna be honest, it really looks like she just got slapped around by a couple of freaking demons. She really took fighting her demons to a whole new freaking level. She literally started fighting demons in the middle of her freaking speech. I wonder what the hell she was freaking talking about. The only thing that's clear to me is that the demons that she's fighting must be clearly freaking powerful because the lady behind her that's actually giving the speech is fighting the demons with her. Now, I can't really tell what the guys in the back are actually doing, but if somebody told me that they were pedos, it wouldn't be that hard to believe.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like somebody's trying to perform a freaking exorcism on her, and to be honest, I can't even tell if the guys behind her are the ones performing the exorcism on her, or if they're just trying to figure out if they should kick her out or keep staring at her ass.
There is powerful at work here. In the name of white Jesus and all great white men who have come thereafter, I command our black soul back to the depths of hell. Read, read. Repeat after me the holy phrase. Get your black out of here. Get your black out of here.
The next form of art I'd like to talk about is freaking videos. And I'm pretty sure that we can all admit here that what I do here is not considered art. And you know what else isn't considered art? Freaking movies like freaking Cuties. They straight up look like they're still trying to figure out if there's a quarter behind their father's ear or not. I mean, they literally went from being breastfed to twerking on freaking TV. This is freaking weird. Just imagine what their freaking DMs look like. That is probably freaking atrocious. They're probably getting DM'd by 50-year-old freaking pedos right now. I mean, just look at the freaking positions that they're in this freaking picture. Two of them have their freaking fingers on their mouth seductively, and another one has their freaking hands on her chest trying to see if milk can freaking come come out of them. I mean, I don't really know if this is what girls actually do when they're growing up, but god damn, this is freaking weird. I mean, if you want to say that the weirdness of this movie is what makes it art, okay, I can understand that, but weird doesn't even begin to explain this freaking movie. And this isn't even the freaking weirdest form of art. The weirdest form of art is freaking the actual art shows its freaking self. This meme came out of a freaking art show. How do people still take art seriously? This is what happens when you don't beat your meat for a freaking month. You start doing dumb stuff like freaking this. I mean, how horny do you actually have to be to actually do this and think that this is freaking artwork? I mean, this man took sexual harassment to a different freaking level. I mean, if you just look at his face, this man was doing this stuff with so much freaking intensity, he probably thought it was changing the freaking world. I mean, this is even where art starts being freaking weird. People will dead draw a bunch of circles and actually what you think it means. I mean, these are the type of people that try to be freaking philosophers with the freaking drawings. They ask you what you think the circle means, and then you say that it looks like absolutely freaking nothing. They're just circles, and then the next thing you know, they're going on a freaking 50-hour-long rant talking about how the circles mean life, unity, and peace itself, and all this freaking BS. They start talking about how the circle means that everything is going to happen in a freaking circle. Everything's a freaking cycle. Everything's going to freaking repeat itself. I mean, these guys start drawing circles, and they think they're freaking Einstein all of a sudden. Next thing you know, you ask them what's 1 + 1. They can't come up with the freaking answer because 1 + 1 no longer applies to real life.
What a f***ing idiot.
Don't even get me started on the people that do freaking abstract art. These guys are the people that come up with these circle stuff, asking what the hell you think it means. Maybe if you actually took the time to draw something once in your freaking life, you wouldn't have to ask everybody what the hell they think it means. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes abstract art actually looks freaking nice, like this one. I mean, but sometimes these guys be freaking pushing it, and sometimes these guys be freaking pushing it and getting lucky. I mean, this guy straight up sold a banana for more than $100,000. This guy straight up makes the Wolf of Wall Street look like a freaking broke boy. I mean, let's be honest. This is the type of guy that procrastinates on the project until literally the last freaking hour, and then they turn this in and still somehow get a freaking A. I mean, this is what happens when you tell your kids that are coloring outside the lines that their artwork still looks freaking good. They start coming up with stuff like this. I mean, at what age do you actually tell your children that what they're drawing actually looks like freaking trash? This video is just a joke. Even if you make art, no one knows what the hell you're drawing. Just have fun. Maybe the fun part about drawing random stuff is trying to get philosophical people to try and figure out what the hell you're drawing. Maybe you just draw a freaking line for fun, and then you get some philosophical smart trying to tell you that this line is gonna predict your freaking future on some fortune cookie type time. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the next person to sell a banana for $100,000, or maybe you'll even sell a freaking pencil for $1 million. If you would like to support one poor kid's dream to drop out of college,
School! All this bullshit! What the f?
then subscribing and sharing the video would help your boy out a lot. And it would also help me be more financially independent from my mom. But if you would like to support your boy financially, I'm also selling a facial massager. When you roll it on your face, it can help to prevent pimples and acne by promoting blood circulation underneath your skin. It also vibrates, so when you get bored in the shower, you can, I'm just kidding, but it does vibrate though. It's also water resistant, so when you start using it in the shower and you start to play with yourself, you won't get shocked brutally. For some stupid reason, when I was younger and I had a pimple on my face, I always put ice on it, and it helped out a lot. Facial massager and ice are always cold, just like my ex-girlfriend's heart. What I'm trying to say is that it feels even better in the summer. I'm also a broke college student, so I couldn't afford to produce a lot of them, but you can see if it's available in the description down below. That's it for this week. New videos every Friday, and
I was drawing you a picture.
You were? Can I see? Oh my goodness, this is beautiful.
What a bunch of bullshit.
Subscribe, motherfucker.